Hey guys, welcome to the shop. As you saw in the intro, we got a dusting of snow and we're planning to get together with the family and go out and have some fun on the hills, on the slopes. There's a local elementary school here in town that has a big slope on it, and so I'm sure it is packed, and I wanted to get these sleds together. This one here needed a rope, and so I was putting that on there. This one here we used last year. In fact, I did a video on preparing sleds about a year ago, and I sat down this morning to take a look at it and see what would I want to add to it. What did I miss if I made another video? And to tell you the truth, there's not really anything I'd want to add to it. So there is just one little item that I want to bring you down here on the bench to take a look at, and then we'll get to the video. I purchased this sled this summer, or maybe it's even been longer than that, I can't remember. But you can tell that the rails are a little rusty. There's some paint on here. They're not nice and smooth. And in the video that I did, that I want to share with you, I used these little wheels here in the die grinder. But I just wanted to let you know, you don't have to have a die grinder. You can put these in your drill and put it on high, and you can go through and clean up all of these rails and get them nice and shiny. So anyways, I just wanted to add that. One thing I've learned in YouTube is that newer viewers don't always go back and watch some of the other videos, and so I have learned that, because at times I think to myself, well, I've already done a video on this, that, or the other, and I know I do a lot of videos on axe handles and things like that, but we've had, I think, over 2,000 new subscribers this year in 2024, and just thinking that, you know, some of you may not have gone back to watch this, so I wanted to present it again. I will take the old one off and put it on here, and hope you'll enjoy it. Just look forward to getting out with the family, and I wanted to show you how to prep these things. I really like the old technology. I know in the 80s when I was a teenager, and before then the 70s as a kid, everything was mostly plastic. These things were really expensive, but now you can find them because people just don't use them anymore, and I still think it's such a superior technology. So I think it's worth cleaning up, and I just wanted to share it with you. So I hope you'll enjoy the video, and just have a great day. About 3 or 4 years ago, I made this toboggan. It's a 6-foot toboggan. I'll bring you over here and let's take a closer look at it here in just a minute. But I want to make sure that that is all ready to go for us as a family. You can fit 4 adults on there comfortably. And then we also have this runner sled. Runner sled is in really good shape, except these runners need to be cleaned up. So we're going to take some time today to clean up these runners, polish them up really well so that this thing will fly. So here's this toboggan. I was able to steam these and give them a curve. I made a form for them so that I could shape these, and used walnut for these cross pieces all along here. Ran some rope through here that comes on up here, tied into a knot, and then this way we can pull this toboggan. So this is always a lot of fun. It slides so well. The bottom of this I took and put a paraffin wax on the bottom. I did put a varnish, a spar varnish on it, but the bottom has a paraffin wax and they just fly. So let's go ahead and get over here and clean up this runner sled. So what I have here is this fiber wheel on a die grinder, and this is kind of concave, this runner. So I just want to make this will take the shape of this runner, and we can clean all this rust off and get it going. This is a little bit more of an abrasive fiber wheel, I have a finer one that I will switch to once we get all this rust off, but it should not change the shape of the runner. It should only change the shape of this fiber wheel, and I have several more of these. They will eat down quickly, and these things spit off all kinds of stuff, so always have to have your eye protection on. But let's see if we can't clean this up. So I started with this coarser fiber wheel, and it really wasn't enough. So I ended up switching over to this much more aggressive fiber wheel, which is this one right here for rust and paint removal. And I was able to get it cleaned up better. Then I came back to this fiber wheel here, which is the medium. I call it more aggressive, but it's not nearly as aggressive as that one. And then the last one you saw me use was this gray one, which is the finest of the fiber wheels. So we're going to take some brake cleaner and clean these really well, and then we're going to put some wax on them. That worked great. He's still moving. Well, that, my friends, was a lot of fun. This thing worked wonderfully. Cleaned up these runners, just took the rust off, got them smooth, and then put a little wax on them, and they're still just as slick as can be. So I think I'm just going to touch these up with a little more wax. I don't think I need to do anything else with it. It's just going to offer a little protection. This one here is called an All-American, and it's a pretty good size runner sled. Probably all of 4 feet, maybe even longer than that. There's my tape measure. Let's check it out here. This thing is, yeah, it's 5 feet. So you could easily put 2 people on this sled. Most of us were just one person. It works just wonderfully. You can see the flex that you have in this thing. I don't know if you could tell in the video, but you could steer this thing so nicely. I want to put a rope in here so that you can pull it back up the hill. And I have one more of those that has a rivet that needs fixed, and so it needs a little bit of repair, and then I need to fix the runners up on that, and so I'll get to that one of these days. Now I also have this little Royal Racer, and the Royal Racer is considerably shorter. It is 36 inches, so it's 3 feet, and it's perfect for one person. I presume an adult could sit on this, even lay down on this, but it's probably more for a child. Have some grandchildren that I think will get some use out of it. This one here is in impeccable shape. I'm half tempted to try to get in and put a finish on all of this wood, try to clean up the metal. All the parts are here, which is just great, and the runners aren't even in bad shape. They even have a little shine to them, a little bit of a sheen. So this here, I think, is going to be a project one of these days in the future. And this one here is a little stiffer. It doesn't flex quite like the other one, but you'll still get a little bit of steering out of it. And I'm looking forward to getting this one dressed up. For about the last maybe 5 to 7 years, as I do my tool scouting, I've been keeping an eye out for these little sleds. I've always liked them. I had a friend, never had too many of them when I was a kid. I was a kid in the 80s and 70s and 80s, and most of the stuff was all the plastic things, and you just couldn't find these for a very decent price. Now you can get these in different places, and I can afford to get them, and I'm always looking for a deal. So if I find these in good shape for under $30, I usually snatch them up. So I have two of the larger ones, and I have this short one, plus I have the toboggan that I made, and I tell you, it will outperform any of those plastic sleds or slides or whatever you've got out there on the slope. These things work wonderfully. So guys, thanks so much for joining me on this video. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed that. Share this content with others you think might enjoy it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's great to have new subscribers coming. Always enjoy correspondence with those of you who've been around for a while and are commenting on different things. I learn a lot from you, and I appreciate it. So hey guys, look forward to seeing you on the next video. I really hope you have a great day, and God bless.